now I'm just going to talk to you about the special population, so clients, different sort of clients, and the first one will be clients with high blood pressure. And so when a client has a blood pressure that's over 140/90, it can lead to primary hypertension, and this brings a bigger increase in the risk of a stroke or heart disease or heart problems. So to sort of solve this and help out with reducing the risk of that happening, you've got to not push your clients too much. Just make sure that when they're doing the exercise, they're not really going over 65 to 75% of the maximum heart rate. This will reduce the chances of having any problems with the heart or strokes. So also with that, modifications would be, like I say, if they're doing weights, you'd reduce the weight and you'd make sure that it's a lot lighter, because the heavier they go, the more chance they have of having this problem. And when they're doing overhead press or anything like that, you'd have to modify that, because overhead pressing doesn't work well with people that have hypertension. So by changing this, you could make them do, like, instead of overhead, you can make them do some lat raises, just so they're not going too high, and that's probably the best way of solving that. The next client would be with lower back pain. This could be anything. They could have ligaments, muscles, bones that are just, like, they could have bulged discs, they could just have anything misplaced that can cause them pain. Even pinched nerves can cause a lot of pain around the body. And to change this, you just wouldn't do exercises that would aggravate that. So deadlifting and stuff would be prime for that, or back extensions. But it also could mean they have weak abdominals that causes the back pain as well. So it's good to have an all-round training program to suit that the abdominals are strong enough, and you're giving them exercises just to rehab the back, but not to provoke it worsening. So all I'd say, instead of doing something like a deadlift, you could just get them to lie on the floor and stretch, like put the legs down and stretch the back out, arch, and just slowly build it up time over time, lighter weight, just don't aggravate the back. The last client would be somebody with a knee injury, and this could be anything from the ligaments or the ACL, or just the bones. They could have weak bones, they could have arthritis, it could be anything. And same again, you can wear supports like knee braces that'd help just rehab the muscle. If you were getting them to do things like squats, lighten the weight, and just make sure they're not going to a depth that's making it uncomfortable for them. So again, it's slow rehab, just build it up over time. Suggest a physio to them to help them with that as well, and lots of stretching, and I think that's the best way to deal with these problems.